I'm Callum MacDonald. I'm the business manager for Point and Sandwick Power. I've been working on the developing of the turbines since we started back in 2005. What makes these turbines different, what makes Bangregiac different, is that it is the biggest community energy scheme in Britain. It's by far the biggest. We thought we could build a project that was a full-scale commercial project, but still have it 100% owned by the local communities. Once you get these turbines up and running, they will operate for 25 years. That is an income stream that's coming in not just for us today, but for our children, even our children's children. I mean, these are big stakes to play for, and what we've demonstrated through Bangregiac is that a community can deliver at a big commercial scale.
My name is John McSween, and I'm the General Manager of Point and Sandwick Trust. Our gift aid payments have started now, and we've made payments to what we call our priority revenue clients. These are projects that were identified in a very extensive community consultation exercise we did 3 years ago, and the priority revenue clients were identified as being key to what the community here wanted to do with the gift aid. Yeah. One of the key projects that came up consistently was Bethesda Hospice, and we entered into a memorandum of agreement with them some years ago to guarantee them $55,000 a year from our gift aid, and that will last for as long as our wind farm lasts, which is at the moment projected to be 25 years.
There's every likelihood that it will increase. The first few years are the years when we have to pay back the bulk of the money that we borrowed in the first instance, which is almost £14.5 million. So that has to be paid back on an ongoing basis. And once the bulk of that is gone, we should then be receiving much greater sums of money in terms of dividend, at which point we would hope then to be able to support capital projects in our community.
Well, Point and Sandwick Trust is pretty much 100% funding my post, so and it's fantastic to have that support from a local trust. My colleagues on the mainland don't have that local basis to their projects, and so it's quite difficult for them sometimes to get the local credibility and just find out local contacts and practical help like that, and that's been fantastic with the Point and Sandwick Trust.
So we do get some housing benefit income, some grant aid from the health authority, but there is usually quite a gap in funding provision, so the wind farm money is hugely appreciated. You know, it will make a significant difference.
Every year we'll be investing at least £500,000 in projects in our community. Not just the ones that I've mentioned, but there are other projects as well that we will be making regular grants to. Some of these are small local organisations that need just a little help to help with their revenue costs, and that will go out to organisations in the Point and Sandwick area.
So my name's Ellie Fletcher, I'm the Chief Executive at Unlanta Arts Centre in Stornoway. So for us to have a community organisation like this offer us core funding regularly, it's going to be quite transformational for us, and what we'd like to do is to target it specifically towards our education and our outreach work. So
we're absolutely delighted to be one of the recipients of the revenue funding, and it's going to make a huge impact in the organisation. Because apart from anything, one of my main job roles is constantly on the chase looking for funding. So having that little pocket of security is going to make a massive difference, and it will also hopefully allow us to attract extra match funding into the project.
Both boards at TIG and at Point and Sandwick are very supportive of the work, and they want to tackle fuel poverty head on. Unfortunately, some people miss out sometimes with some of the schemes, so we hope that in future, you know, with the income that we're getting from the community turbines, that we can relay that money on to some householders to benefit from some of the measures.
We're obviously very proud that we've managed to bring this very ambitious project to fruition, and that we've made the first disbursement of gift aid. I think it's important to recognise that communities can really help themselves if they take the initiative and just do it. And we have proved that it's far more profitable for the community to do that themselves and disperse all of the profit in the community rather than see profit being sucked away from the area into far off boardrooms and very little benefit is left locally.